Hello, good day everyone. This is DJ Jerry. This is Teacher Jerry and Rada Java for our lesson on radio broadcasting and script writing. I am a regional trainer in the DepEd Region 10 and also I am the school paper advisor, journalism coordinator of Malaybalay City Central School, Malaybalay City Division. That's in Region 10, Northern Mindanao. So, let's have about radio broadcasting kasi nga buhay na naman po. Babalik na po ang ating DSPC, RSPC, and NSPC. So, ito na nga. Now, what is radio broadcasting and script writing from the word radio and, of course, broadcasting? A radio broadcasting. A radio, as we all know, that is a mass medium. It's a tool which reaches millions and thousands of people at one time. Script writing or writing the script for radio broadcasting is writing for the ears para po sa tenga para po sa ating mga tagapakinig, for the ears of the listeners. And there is a really big difference with that of writing news in the newspaper. Iba po yung sa newspaper, no? Iba din po ang pagsulat ng script for the radio. Writing script for radio broadcasting should be brief, simple, and fast pacing. Okay? Mabilis, madali, tapos short lang po siya. But of course, it should be clear, no? Fast and clear. It is important for the radio scriptwriter to eliminate or avoid unimportant words, words that do not serve a function. Every word that you write there in your script for your radio should serve a purpose, okay? Otherwise, that will just clutter the story of your news. The radio script, it refers to the written material which indicates or tells the verbal, both the verbal and non-verbal action that has to go into a radio program. It tells us what to do and say and when and how. It serves to make sure that technical accuracy or correctness of information, that your information or data or announcement or news is correct, and also to ensure continuity of the program kasi once you go live, bawal po magkamali at bawal po na na maging mawala ka lang saglit, nang biglaan, no, sa ere. And of course, to maximize the airtime, to eliminate the dead air and the gaps. These are the types of a radio script. We have the news script, interview script, spot or plugs, drama script, magazine program script, and documentary script. Now, here are the things that we need to remember. These are the principles, true to all universal principles of radio script writing. One, first, it is spoken, okay, because we write for the ears. Our audience will be able to listen, only to listen. So it is our job as anchors or news presenters is to tell them, is to speak, is to talk to them. So it is spoken. And it is timely because you are informing the public, so your news should be fresh, okay? And it is time bounded, it is limited, it is person to person. This should be conversational, natural. One tip for radio broadcasters is that you have to, when you are doing your radio broadcast, you have to talk like you are talking to a best friend, your buddy system. Okay, you talk to your very best friend, so that your voice will be really natural, conversational. It is heard only once. Once you go live, like I said earlier, you will be heard only once. So make that clear and correct. It is consists of sounds only. Sounds only, walang video, no pictures, no photos. So your sound must not be robotic, okay? You should be you can be OA, okay? but of course conversational. Para hindi ka po boring, monotonous pakinggan. Now, here are more things to remember. In your script, you have to double space or triple space, typewrite all lines and paragraphs. Type copy in big letters so the newscaster can easily read it, usually 12 or 14 font size. All spoken lines, lahat po ng sinasabi o sinasalita ng anchor should be typed in big and small letters. Sentence format. Start with a big letter, then all the other letters in that sentence are small letters, except when it is a uh, yung pangalang pantangi, right? Then all instructions and non-spoken lines should be typed in big or caps lock or capital letters. All the instructions for the anchors or news presenters are to be written in capital letters. Why? Because that will serve as a warning so that they can easily read it. Have a second copy of each copy. Make each sentence a paragraph. Write a page number on each script. Lahat ng pages mo dapat may page number po. And each page with a paragraph before using another paper. Okay, make your script clean. Mark X for erroneous word. Or what do we mean by and each page with a paragraph before using another paper? Dapat wala pong at the end part of your page of your paper, at the bottom part, it should be a complete sentence or complete paragraph. Hindi po yung hindi natapos na sentence. Today we are going to then you flip to the next page at tinapos mo doon mo itinuloy. So bawal po 'yan. Kailangan tinapos na paragraph o na sentence talaga. Okay? Otherwise there will be a gap like 1, 2, 3 second gap. Malilito po, mawawala ang ating anchor. Make the script short and simple like news writing, KISS. Keep it short and simple. Kasi nga mahirapan pong umintindi ang ating mga tagapakinig. Remember, you are heard only once. It will be so hard for them to catch up on your announcement, on the things that you say on air. Do not use words which are hard to pronounce. It's a no-no. If it's for example, it's a really important word and that word has to be there, you have to provide a phonetic spelling, how to say it, so that your anchor will not be wrong in pronouncing that word or saying that word. Don't text write. Wag pong magsulat ng script na parang nagsusulat ka ng text no, ng SMS, short message sending, okay? Each sentence should not exceed 12 words. Okay, 13, 15, 20 words in a sentence, that's too long na and too hard for your audience, listeners to absorb. Okay, break down long. What do? You break down long sentences for easy readability and understandability. Attribute or write the source of your story either at the beginning or at the end of your news. Okay, never at the middle. Use short, ordinary conversation words. Make your words conversational. Avoid this, that, the former, the latter. Kasi nga, these are determiners which will be hard for our listeners to go back to the previous words that you said. Okay? This is not like news writing na. This is not like in the newspaper where our audience or readers are able to look at again the previous words or sentences. Nakikinig lang po, nadidinig lang po nila ito. Avoid sibilants. What are sibilants? Words with hissing sounds. Yung parang ahas ka po yung mga letters. Yung mga sounds na yun. Use descriptive words when possible, but use them with care. Do not string together a collection of ideas with and. Break down sentences. Sentences, like we said, like I said, should be kept short and simple. Keep subject and verb close together and use active rather than passive voice for verb. Okay? Kailangan yung subject and verb mo po kasi these are the two main parts of a sentence. They should be close together, not too far away. And use active rather than passive voice. Active voice po, that's someone does something. Okay? Whereas passive voice, that something is done by someone. Why do we use active voice? Because we can imagine the action the verb, okay, more. And it's also when we use active voice, we are able to use three words. Someone does something, so that's three words lang. Compared to the passive voice, something is done by someone, so five words. So masyadong mahaba na po yan. This is wrong. Ang nagaganap na sunod-sunod na nakawan sa mga paaralan ay pinasisiyasat ni Tarlac City Mayor Aro Mendoza. Why is that wrong? Kasi nga, your subject and your verb, the doer and the thing being done is too far away. City Mayor Aro Mendoza, napakalayo na sa last, at saka yung subject, yung verb niya, nagaganap na sunod yun, ang layo po, yung pinasisiyasat. The better one should be, pinasisiyasat ni Tarlac City Mayor Aro Mendoza ang naganap na sunod-sunod na nakawan sa mga paralan. Ang pangalan po ng mayor ay malapit lang po sa verb na pinasisiyasat. For when we talk about numbers or figures, we have to round them off. Estimate. Do not say 2.6123 million. You'd rather say more than 2.5 million. Kasi nga, it would be so hard for our audience, for our listeners, to digest, okay, no? To understand this long number. And also, mabubulol po. Our anchor will find it hard to say or to pronounce these words. Mas mabubulol po siya. Okay? And it will take him or her longer time to say that. So example, for when we talk of year, and this year is 2022. Do not say 2022 o parang tongue twister na po siya, no? So rather say 2022. And then do not say 35.7,002%. Okay, ang hirap po hagilapin na yan, no? You'd rather say nearly 36%. Umabot, do not say umabot sa 10.349 milyong piso. You'd say umabot sa mahigit 10 milyong piso. When you write symbols and fractions, write them out. Spell them out, okay? Do not just write 1/2. You'd rather say 1/2, okay? 1/4. In spell out in words, and avoid abbreviations, kasi some abbreviations may mean another thing. Okay, mahirapan, mabubulo na naman, mapapahiya naman sa live ere ang iyong news anchor. Provide, ito po yung sabi ko kanina, no, para sa mga bago at mahirap ng mga salita, iwasan. Kung hindi man maiwasan kasi sa palagay mo ay napakahalaga niyan at kailangan maisulat yan o masabi yan, you provide a phonetic spelling. Speech has a rhythm and should be kept in mind when writing a radio script. A radio script should display an element of nowness. Yung ngayon talaga. Key repetitive statements help the listener to get the message. For very important announcement or words or information, you repeat them for emphasis. Okay? Get a good briefing. Know your listener. Know your audience. Just like in writing, no? You have to know your audience. How are they? Okay? Sa mga oras na ito, ano kayang ginagawa nila? Sino kaya ang mga audience mo sa mga oras na ito? Yan. Do research about the topic. Prepare content outline. Write the first draft. Read it aloud. It is important that you read it aloud. Aloud. Time the material, kailangan may timer. Visualize the script, review the script, revise for style. Kasi bawat po anchor ay may kanya-kanyang style. Correct timing and accuracy or correctness. Here is now our news hole, HOLE. Here is now the 5-minute newscast program. Ito po yung parang budget po natin. We allocate 1 minute and 30 seconds sa ads and infomercials. 10 seconds for the station ID. Kadalasan nito no ay mga jingle. 30 seconds for intro, bumpers, and teasers. And 2 minutes and 50 seconds. Of course, this is our purpose why we have a radio broadcasting. So that is for our news. No? And then a total of 5 minutes. Now, ano na ngayon yung bumper, tease, and billboard and infomercial? Ito po yun. Ang bumper po, it is used between the news and the commercial breaks. Bago ka magko-commercial, magbi-break, magbibigay ka muna ng bumper. Its functions is to tell the listeners that there is a break, there is a gap, but that there will be some more news coming up. Okay? Para may rason silang bumalik. Okay? Example, we'll be back with more news after these reminders from our sponsors. Nagsasabi ka na magkakaroon ng konting ilang segundong break, pahinga, but nangangako ka na babalik ka. We'll be back with more news. No? Huwag yung parang naglaho ka ng parang bula. Ang sakit naman yun. Umalis ng walang paalam. Yan, may hugot si Teacher Jerry, ano? Yan po ang ating bumper. Ano naman po ang tease or teaser? Ito yung to stimulate curiosity so that listeners will stay tuned in to hear what it's all about. Okay, waling-waling to replace sampagita as national flower. Kadalasan po na mga tease ay in question form. Yan, to stimulate awareness, curiosity. Yung mga marites, talaga ba? Yan. Coming up, Southeast Asian Games update. Yan. Kadalasan po niyan ay in question form. Yung tease na yan. Billboard. Ano naman po ang billboard? Ito yung mga commercials. Billboard is usually heard after the news. It reminds of what product sponsors the said news. Kasi po yung billboard po, yung mga sponsors niya po, yun po ang bumubuhay sa mga sa inyong istasyon. Okay, kung hindi ka magme-mention ng sponsors mo, walang mag-sponsor ng inyong programa. Walang pangkape ang yung news anchor. Example, this news is brought to you by Dunkin' Donuts, ang pasalubong ng bayan. Yan. Jollibee, bida ang saya. Ano naman po ang infomercial? It is on the word information and commercial. Kaya naging infomercial. It is actually an information dissemination or reminder to the listeners. It's a public service announcement. Example here. Tatay, binatukan po ako ni Kuya kanina. Kuya, halika nga rito. Bakit mo binatukan ang kapatid mo, ha? Ikaw nga, tay. Sinampal mo rin naman si nanay kagabi, di po ba? Ang anumang gawaing masama kapag ginagawa ng isang matanda ay nagiging tama sa mata ng bata. A friendly reminder from this station and Silverlock, ang kainan ng bayan. Yan, that's an infomercial. Kailangan may infomercial at commercial ang inyong 5-minute news hole. Ito na ngayon ang program standards. Ano po ba dapat ang makikita sa inyong 5-minute na news program, news hole? Kailangan may balita ka, news, public affairs, public issues, and commentaries. Now, ito na ang news hole mo. Paano mo yan ginagawa? Planning or preparing a radio newscast actually begins long before the actual time. Hindi po yung ura-urada ka na sasabak dyan sa live on air, no? Na hindi ka na-prepare ng script. It's other contents like special reports, features, commercials, and infomercials, bumpers, teases, station ID, and others are prepared way ahead of time. Breaking news, yung kakapasok na balita will just come in before airtime. Kasi you do not prepare for the breaking news. Okay? Yung news flash, you do not prepare for that. Papasok that, then just insert that. In preparing the contents of the newscast, the news hole is used. Yung sabi ko kanina, yung parang pie natin nun, yun yung ang news hole natin, yung budget. Yan. This is introduction, local, foreign, science, showbiz, sports. That will eat like most of your time. 2 minutes and 50 seconds. 25 seconds for introduction, bumper, tease, billboard. 1 and 20 seconds ads and infomercial. 10 seconds sa station ID and 40 seconds sa yung editorial. Yung tanong ng masa, yung pa-survey nyo po. Then may feature din po. Yan. Each minute or second counts in radio broadcasting. Bawal po na magkamali, bawal po na mabubulol, ano? Yan, kaya kailangan mag-practice. Practice way ahead of time because like anything else, practice makes perfect. Each program should begin and end with the exact time allotment. Bawal po na mag-extend, no? Kasi nga sa DSPC, RSPC, NSPC, sa ating contest, sa campus journalism, every 30 seconds na exceed mo o nagkulang ka ng 30 seconds, minus po yan ng 1 point sa performance ninyo. Okay? Kailangan po may timer kayo, no? If the time frame for a newscast is for 5 minutes only, all the contents therein should be for that time allotment only. No more, no less. To do this, list down paano mo magagawa yan within 5 minutes. List down first all the prepared features and non-news reports to the corresponding timing just like the following. Yan, yung sa 5 minutes like what we did in our news hole earlier. Yan, 1 and 20 minutes. 1 minute and 20 seconds for ads and infomercials, 10 seconds sa station ID, yung jingle nyo, wag masyadong mahaba, 25 seconds sa features, then 40 seconds sa editorial, yung pa-survey nyo po, tanong ng masa. Ayan, tapos 2 minutes left for news. Yung news nyo po, yung foreign, local, or international news, and then national news, sports, chika, yung entertainment, science news, meron din po. Here is a model. Here is a sample of a 5-minute script for radio broadcasting. Ito po yung ginagamit po natin no, na format din po sa DSPC, RSPC, at saka in NSPC. I cannot, for my example performance today, I cannot have a music. I don't have a technical operator with me here. By the way, for that team, that's the radio broadcasting team is made up of 7 members. 7 po. One or two will be the anchors, no? 2 anchors. Then 1 for news, 1 for national or international news, 1 for local news, 1 for sports, 1 for feature and feature or science. Then also 1 for sports, yan. Then 1 technical operator. Yan, technical operator. Siya yung taga-manage ng inyong sound system. Okay. Ito po, music. Like I said, your instructions should be capital letters, caps lock po, no? So the anchor will not say that. He will just read it. Okay? So, enter ang Tuna Patrol plugin music, 6 seconds page yan. Yan, anchor, start. Good afternoon, live from the Tuna capital of the Philippines, 99.1 Tuna Patrol now brings you the hottest 5-minute news updates in local scene, science, entertainment, and sports. Ding, 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 ding. For the headlines, Jensen celebrates 5th Tuna Festival. In science, a baby's brain up in smoke. In entertainment, John Lloyd undergoes eye bag treatment. In sports, Lorenzo tops 2003 Peace Chess Express. Details of these headlines follow after this reminder. Then cue in music, cue in, dili, cue that. By the way, cue in and cue out. These are first 2 words ng individual script, no? Then babalik si anchor. In the news, General Santos City, the tuna capital of the Philippines, celebrates the 5th Tuna Festival on September 1 to 5. Tuna Patrol correspondent Rowena Acana has of this report. Then pasok si Rowena. Ang Q&A niya, yes, Mar. Then Q out siya, reporting. Ilang seconds? 45 seconds siya. Magbabasa ng kanyang balita. Yan. In science, secondhand smoke lowers children's intelligence quotients or IQ. We have Tuna Science Patrol correspondent JP Pagayan for this story. Tapos pasok si JP. Yung first 2 words niya, Q in, yes, Mar. Q out, medical update. Duration 52 seconds. Kaya importante po na may timer kayo para ma-budget nyo po yung 5 minutes. Tapos music ulit. Anchor says, stay tuned for more updates after some reminders from our sponsors. Then, commercial break. Yan ang commercial break niya, Lucky Me. Babalik si Anchor. You are still listening at 99.1 Tuna Patrol. Time check is 1:03 in the afternoon. Back to our news. John Lloyd Cruz undergoes eye bag treatment. Showbiz chikading, Mary V has more. Tapos pasok si Mary V. Yan yung here, cue out niya, see ya. Duration of 47 seconds. Then plug in music ulit. By the way, a tip for the technical operator, when yung bed nyo po no, yung sounds mo, when somebody is not saying something, keep it high. When somebody speaks na, keep it lower po, no? Kaya para hindi po siya sasapaw sa iyong main news, okay? Otherwise, masyadong malakas, hindi po naririnig ang balita. Okay, reporting live from Philippine Sports Commission, Norma Pascua has this story. Pasok si Norma. music. Then ibabalik ang news flashback, no, yung for the news lineup, Jensen celebrates 5th Tuna Festival. In science, Baby's Brain Up in Smoke. In entertainment, John Lloyd undergoes eye bag treatment. And in sports, Lorenzo tops 2003 Press Chess Express. For some scripts, no, like I said, you can have editorial, yung mga 30 seconds or 40 seconds na pa-survey nyo po. Tanong ng masa. Yan. Survey nyo. News poll, yung people's poll. Then, are you in favor of the optional wearing of face mask? Type yes or no and send to 2366. Yan. Doon sa pagkatapos ng main headline, tapos dito pagkatapos na saka mo sasagutin. Halimbawa lang, 50% or like 85% says yes, ang pabor na pwede nang hindi gumamit ng face mask. Ayan. Tapos yung anchor, pwede siya magsabi ng konting opinion lang din. Okay, yun. Yan ang news anchor. Then, ito yung extra niya ito, no? You have just heard the hottest news update brought to you by 99.1 Tuna Patrol, ang radyo ng Jensen. This is your friend Mario Bermudez saying thank you for being with us. Remember, freedom is the price of eternal vigilance. Then music fades. By the way, that is the anchor's script. Yan po ang script ng anchor. Itong sample na to, isang anchor lang po ito, no? But for halimbawa, no, kadalasan po ng mga teams ngayon, dalawang anchors na ginagamit nila, no? Main anchors, one male and one female anchor. Pwede din po yan. Now is the individual scripts of the outline script kanina. Ito yung sa commercial nila, yung whisper. Dili ko maligo kay mabuang ko, sister. Bakit, honey? Kay naasa ko, Honey, mag-whisper ka. Whisper with wings. Yan, commercial nila. Then, ito naman yung report po ni Rowena Acuña, no, about sa Tuna Festival. Remember, as you can see there, meron pong slide dyan nakasulat ng date, then yung title, tapos yung time. Kung pwede, meron din po after ng time, meron yung pangalan ng ng newscaster, news presenter. Yes, Mar, today is the 4th day of Tuna Festival with the theme Wealth on Water. Right now, I am here at the City Hall with Mr. Norman Manansala, the chairman of the festival. Good morning, sir. What is the highlight of today's celebration? Good morning to Weng. The highlight of today's celebration is street dancing to be held at the Antonio Acharon Sports and Development Center at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Department of Tourism Secretary Richard Gordon and Representative Amy Marcos Manotok will grace the showdown of the dancing talents of our students. Thank you, sir. Back to you, Mar. This is Tuna Patrol Rowena Acuña reporting. Yan, tapos na. Yan kay Rowena, ang kanya individual script. Ito naman kay JP tungkol sa this is science news, Baby's Brain Up in Smoke. Yes, Mar, I'm at a doctor's hospital right now to ask Dr. Nelly Mosquera, a pediatrician, about the effects of secondhand smoke among children. Good afternoon, Dr. Mosquera. Can a secondhand smoke lower children's IQ? Good afternoon too. Yes, very much, JP. Researchers at the Cincinnati Medical Center in Ohio measures levels of Conti9, a breakdown product of nicotine in blood of 4,339 children, and compare this with scores in intelligence tests. What's the result, doctor? A Conti9 level corresponding to very low levels of secondhand smoke had an impact on children's reading and reasoning skills. Thank you, Dr. Mosquera. This is JP. JP Pagayon bringing you the latest medical update. Back to you, Mar. Yan. Then ito naman yung commercial nila ng Lucky Me. Natilawan na sa katawan ang Lucky Me. Sa Jensen, lamigig kaayo ang Lucky Me. Mura kag nakapalit og usa ka kilong tuna. Sa Ilocos, nagimasing kakab sa ti Lucky Me. Sa Iloilo, hay, kanamit gid sa Lucky Me, naglaway gid ako. Sa Hulo, mapian na namin gid sa Lucky Me. Yan. Then for Marivi, this is now for the showbiz news, Chikadingma for the Chika Chika news showbiz insider. Here, friends and avid fans of John Lloyd Cruz, the famous Yuri of Kay Tagal Kang Hinintay never had an operation to eliminate his prominent eye bags. Instead, he had laser treatment twice a month to lighten dark circles around his eyes. He is now filming My First Romance with Bea Alonso. So wait and see for your favorite movie cinema heartwarming movie of the year. This is Chikading V. Caso saying, see ya. Yan. For Norma, this is for the sports. Edwin Lorenzo, 16-year-old, won the elite section of the leg of 2003 Philippines Executive Active Chess Express held at the Land Bank Plaza in Malate, Manila. Lorenzo scored 5 points in 6 games and his only loss came out from the hands of Oliver Barbosa in the second round. The tournament is Lorenzo's preparation for the World Youth Championship in October in Greece. This is Norma Pasco reporting live from the Philippine Sports Commission. Yeah, and that's it. Thank you very much. God bless you all. This is Teacher Jerry Java. The grace of our Lord Jesus Christ, the love of God, and the fellowship of the Holy Spirit be with us all. Good luck, radio broadcasters, campus journalists, and your DSPC, RSPC, and SPC. Kung meron pong ISPC, ano po ang ISPC? International Schools Press Conference. Congratulations. God bless. Break a leg. Bye, bye, bye.